First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this is your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And as you see on my phone screen here, I got CBS 2 New York. And the title of the video is, the video is Trump says he will be arrested Tuesday. Now, Trump had made a tweet that sit up here and said that, they were going to arrest him Tuesday. And I'll let y'all listen to the video. But he had said some code words that, hey, I want y'all to protest so we can take back America. So my thing is those code words, man. You got these Edomites against the Edomites, these Egyptians against Egyptians, the have and the have-nots, man. You got a lot of motherfuckers who getting angry and been angry, and a lot of these southern Edomites, a lot of these lower-class Edomites are getting tired, man, and sick of all these elites and their bullshit, man. And Trump ain't doing nothing but stirring up a hornet's nest, with his words. So with that, man, before I get that, let me go ahead and get that Isaiah 19. This is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And that's going to be when the Heavenly Father sends his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, to come back and destroy this place, man. Them nuclear missiles, man. When them nuclear missiles hit the ground, man, it's like moving and the earth going to shake. Shit's going to open up. Shit going to split. The earth going to, all sorts of earthquakes and all sorts of, the earth is going to shift. You got craters, all sorts of shit is gonna happen, man. When that time comes, and everything gonna be melted. It says even the elements gonna melt, and that's in that 2 Peter. It said even the elements gonna melt, man. When them nuclear missiles hit America, Babylon the Great, all this shit is gonna be destroyed. But this is the point, Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set Egyptian against Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And when you sit up here and listen to, what this tweet said, this tweet that Trump said, it's just stirring up a hornet's nest. So with that, man, I'm gonna sit up here and let it play.
This morning, we mentioned earlier, former President Donald Trump says that he will be arrested on Tuesday. He announced the news on social media platform Truth Social. The pending indictments stem from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office and their investigation into alleged hush money payments from Trump to women who say they had sexual encounters with the former president. In Trump's post, he urges supporters to protest and take our nation back. Trump's attorney told CBS News this morning that the president's post was based off of media leaks and speculation, not direct communication from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. But Trump's legal team had previously said they would follow normal procedure and that the former president plans to surrender to the charges if and when they do come.
So y'all sit up here and heard, hey, Trump sit up here and said, if they do come, he'll surrender to the charges. But he also sit up here and said, hey, I want y'all to protest, man, and take our country back, take America back. And those them cold words, man, they stirring up that hornet's nest, man. Stirring up the hornet's nest. People are already hungry here. People seeing all these derailments. People seeing all the chemicals leaking in they rivers and lakes. People tired of this bullshit, man, and they tired of this country. The Edomites, hey, these Lord Edomites tired of their own people in their own country and their government, man, because they know the government is full of shit. But with that, man, let me sit up here. I'm gonna get second address, but I'm gonna go to Slocky. Let me go to second address. Chapter 6. Second address, chapter 6. This second address, chapter 6 and verse. Well, the point is in 24, but I start at 22. This second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's going to be these food, all the food, the famine, you know. Ain't going to be no farming. Ain't going to be no food, you know. Stores and shelves going to be empty, that famine. In this second Ezra 6:23, and the trumpet shall give a sound which every man hear it, then they shall be suddenly afraid. And that's going to be, hey, when all the hell break loose, you know, when all hell break loose, when all the civil war and all the have and have nots and all the other shit and all the other shit that's going to be going on, hey, motherfuckers going to be afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear. Those that dwell therein, the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. You know, so my thing is, when all hell break loose, when there's a famine, you know, and back in the day when we blew that trumpet, man, trumpets give off different sounds. You blew a different sound, like whether it be for enemies attacking, you know, or whether it be for like the new moon, you know, or the Sabbath. You know, but hey, brother, hey, back then we sounded the trumpet for those things, you know, and the sound of the trumpet now, you know, is those men out on the highways and byways sitting up here telling, hey, our people that, hey, World War III is right around the corner, the M to the O to the T to the B, and them nuclear missiles, man. And this is all that's going to start happening, man. Hey, all it takes is just that one small thing, you know, and Trump saying these words, man, could stir a hornet's nest. You know, but it says like in 2nd Ezra 6:24, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And there you go, that friends fighting against each other like enemies, man. But you're going to have that Egyptian against the Egyptian, brother against the brother. You know, there's going to be so much stuff going on. People going to be hungry, going to be starving, you know. So much shit is going to be going on during this time, man. You know. But stuff like what Trump says could easily start riots, easily could start things and get shit into motion. You know, you know what? I wasn't going to get this, but I'm going to get it anyway. That's 2nd Ezra chapter 15. And the point is in 16. But what? 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, swords in their hands. And that's going to be that free fall, man. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. You know, it's going to be, it's going to be happening like that all around the world, man, because of food, you know, because of the martial law, all this. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in the power. And that's all going to happen, man. That is sedition among men, that insurrection, you know, disregarding the ruler or authority. You know, these motherfuckers going to start going off. And like I said before, what Trump is saying, man, could incite riots, man. Depending, now, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But my thing is, time will tell. But my thing is, hey, it's just... It just take the smallest things for all hell to truly break loose, and then for them to bring in that new world order, because that's what they want to do. But they need something to happen. You know, you got this Marburg virus, you got all these train derailments. You know, you got this famine and all this the economy damn near crashing, the Dow Jones and the stock market. You know, it's full of shit. So many things, man. And all it takes is that one small thing for shit to happen, for all hell to break loose. Now, who's to say this can't be a psyop too? You know how everything is. You know, our elder Malcolm, I always talk about the wag the dog events. You know, and so I'm, you know, and I'm just going to sit up here and get a point on that too. Let me sit up here and go to 2 Corinthians chapter 2 in verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All this stuff could be just some bullshit, some wag the dog events, some shit to get us looking to the right, while all sorts of bullshit is going on to the left. You know, I just sit up here and looked at this, you know, this video, and I've been seeing it, you know, when I was looking through YouTube, looking at brothers' videos, and I've been seeing little comments about this, and I was like, you know what, I'll just do a little video on it. But hey, it's just something to look out for, brothers. It could mean something, it could not mean nothing, but, you know, hey, we sit up here, we stand on our watch and we sit up here and report everything. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharella and a Bob Ball. Shalom.